Addison's first chances at the free throw line. Foul going against Katarina Veljovic. Her first and the team's first. Addison 4-4 on the year, third in the OSBA Eastern Conference. They are riding a two-game losing streak right now. Last time there was a 63-52 loss against Louis Riel, trying to break the streak against fiery team in Royal Crown. As the first free throw is good. Royal Crown at 6-1, second in the Eastern Conference, only trailing Capital Courts. Who their only loss came to in their first game of the season. When Royal Crown does win, they win average win margin 48 points. As Jada Quealy gets her first touch, bringing it across the court, dribbling right, looking for a lane, finds inside. That's cutting. Salgado gets it to go. Nice drop off feed from Quealy. Another easy bucket for Royal Crown. Caracas back up top for Henry. Thought about it. Trying to work through this aggressive defense, and it's going to be our first held ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Royal Crown. 3:39 left to go, quarter number 1. We've got checking in for the first time for Jay Addison, Kayla Sewell. Checked in for Ashman. And that's going to go the other way, as great job by Sienna Papanastasiou Thomas. Able to draw the charge and get a turnover here. Jay Addison will get the ball back. Both teams missing some key players today. Amaya Moses missing for the Jay Addison Jaguars. Reigning defensive player of the year. That one's thrown away, but Papanastasiou Thomas able to pick it up. Works their way over the timeline, guarded closely by Veljovic. Able to get it over to Sewell. Sewell is fouled on the inside on the push, and that's going to be another foul on Veljovic. So Katarina Veljovic with 2 quick fouls, and that's going to bring Jiska Bila to the table. Timeline guarded closely by Veljovic, able to get it over to Sewell, and Sewell is fouled. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 8:17 to go, quarter number 1. Another foul on Sewell, finds inside. It's kicked out to Henry for 3. No good as that was going to ground. Rebound secured by Salgado. This speed was clearly down the crease. Inside. Salgado, no good with the left. Rebound taken by Williams. Grant Caracas the other way. Thought about it. Gives it off to Henry, stumbles a bit in the corner, able to secure the handle, but that pass through the hands of Grant Caracas. So a backcourt violation and a turnover for the Jaguars. Rebound taken by Williams. We're still down 2. The other way. Thought about it. Gives it off to Henry. And we mentioned Amaya Moses missing for the Jaguars. That one taken right off the inbounds. Through the and right the other way is Grant Caracas. So making up for the mistake on the backcourt violation. Making up for the mistake off the backcourt violation. Rebound taken by Williams. We're still down 2. It's 4-4 as we're going to have our first timeout of the game called by Royal Crown. We mentioned Amaya Moses missing for the Jaguars. As I was saying before, Amaya Moses not playing for the Jaguars. So making up for the mistake pivotal players missing for Royal Crown. Most notably Delane Tumba, the Pitt Panthers commit, who will be playing in the ACC next season. Out today as well as Kiyomi Hustis, and also missing Chance Barry. All these players, pivotal members of this Royal Crown team. A lot of commits already for the Lions squad. You've got 5 commits on the team. You've got a couple going to Pitt in Jada Quealy going with the aforementioned Tumba, and then you've also got an Eastern Michigan commit in, believe, Chibangu, and then also going to the University of Niagara. In the next season will be Jiska Bila, so a lot of talent that will be taking 5 commits on the team. Their efforts to the next level come next season. Jada Quealy right now, both teams just trying to settle in, and then you've also to this 4-4 contest, just 2.5 minutes in. Chibangu. And it'll be the same group coming out of the timeout. In the next season will be the Jaguars, so a lot of talent that will be taking, and no changes will be made also on the side of the Lions. Next season, as right now both teams. Skalski will inbound for contest, just 2.5 Royal Crown who have the ball, 7:36 left to go here in quarter number 1. In the next season will be the Jaguars, so a lot of talent that will be taking. And Quealy will direct traffic against this 2-3 zone. Skalski gonna pull the quick trigger, no good. Rebound rattles around. Henry eventually secures it, and Papanastasiou Thomas advances it quickly for Sewell. Back out, Papanastasiou Thomas connects the first three-pointer of the afternoon. Some aggressive defense, but Bila able to break it. Tied up, and also on that foul is going to go against Kayla Sewell. It's going to be her first personal foul of Skalski will the game, and the first team foul as well. Crown who have the ball, 7:36 against Addison to go here in quarter number 1. In the next season will be the Jaguars, so a lot of talent. And Quealy will direct traffic against this 2-3 zone. Right underneath off the inbounds. Gonna pull the quick trigger. No Famey. Rebound rattles around. Easy two-pointer off the inbounds as Sewell takes it down low. Advances it quickly, and it's going to be a blocking foul against Royal Crown. That one going to go against Famey. Some aggressive defense, but Bila able to break it. So it's inbounds on the baseline. That one given to Williams. Against Kayla Back up to Henry. Both these teams coming out in zone early. Papanastasiou Thomas kicks it out. Grant Caracas with it now. Some aggressive defense, but Bila able to break Jay Addison trying to break it into the interior. Late shot clock situation, just had to heave. Rebound secured. Teams coming out in zone by Famey. Good defense early from the Lions as that one's kicked out. And big steps inside. Trying to break it with the floater. Late shot clock situation, just had to heave. Rebound secured. Teams coming out in zone by Famey. Good defense early from the Lions. Papanastasiou Thomas crossing over. Just trying to find a way into the interior. That shot from the elbow, no good. And Bila up the middle, gives it off to Salgado. Nice transition offense from the Lions. Almost halfway through the first quarter, Royal Crown leads 10-7. It's Henry. Inside, Williams with the right, gets it to go. So after a few consecutive possessions of not being able to break this zone, Jay Addison with their first layup. As it goes the other way off the miss, pulling the transition triple, that one comes up short. Rebound taken by Salgado. And that's Amaya Robinson. Kicks it over for Quealy. Back to Robinson, thought about it. Back for Quealy, inside. And that one just missing the hands of Salgado. And that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Jay Addison basketball. We've got Kieran Brar checking in for the first time. Coming in for Grant Caracas. Also checking in, believe Chibangu. The future Eastern Michigan Eagle checking in for the first time. Coming in for Grant You've Caracas. Also got Lauren Quantz checking in. Also checking in for Royal Crown. Her first minutes as Williams got her own offensive rebound, and that one pushed out of bounds. The ball goes Eastern to Royal Crown. Eagle checking in for the first time. So a 1-point game now for the first time. As we're just over halfway through the first quarter. Lauren Quantz checking in. Also checking in for Royal Crown. Bila first minutes. Inside. Bila with the little floater. That one off the back rim, no good. Out of bounds. Taking the rebound is Brar. It's swung over for Sewell inside. Williams had one-on-one, chose to kick it back out. It's Williams in the corner, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Papanastasiou Thomas tried again, no good on the three. As at the top, Bila. That one stripped away. Going the other way, Brar. Trying to thread the needle, couldn't get it.
That one batted away, and it's going the other way, inside. That one swatted by Williams. Williams going up top to reject Chibangu. And a foul is going to be called on Chibangu as Williams secured that rebound. It's going to be the first. So that's the team's third foul. Or correction, that's going to be the fifth foul against Royal Crown. So Jay Addison will be going to the free throw lines for the remaining 4 minutes of this opening frame. Williams missing the first as Al-Mashni checked back in for the Jaguars, and for the Lions it's Rihanna Calvert checking in for the first time, as both free throws no good. As wide open Calvert with her first opportunity right away, no good off the back rim. And that one tipped out of bounds, and it will go in the direction of the Jaguars. Once again, this is part one of the OSBA Game of the Week. Part two comes later tonight, as it's Bill Crothers Prep taking on Crestwood in the men's division. And that tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock also here on OSBA TV as Sewell gives it away, going the other way. It's Robinson inside and going up and down with that one is Akila Bailey getting her first minutes.
Part two comes later.
So that's going to be a turnover on the travel.
Prep taking on
And Jay Addison will take it the other way. As that one's taken away, a lobbed errant pass as that's going to be called
going the other way. It's
on the offense inside as Lauren Quantz tried to
Akila Bailey
be assertive down low, just brought those elbows a little too high on the drive. So Quantz picks up her first foul of the afternoon. And checking back in quickly is Jada Quealy checking back in for Amaya Robinson. Papanastasiou Thomas with it, getting trapped. Nice job to find Sewell. It's kicked into corner. Al-Mashni works it back up to the top. Papanastasiou Thomas working her way inside. Nice little Euro into the floater. And Jay Addison has their first lead of the game. And Chibangu is going to be called on a illegal screen. So that's now 2 off-the-ball fouls for believed Chibangu. And that's going to bring Salgado back to the table. And we'll take out Chibangu. So some foul trouble early as multiple players already with 2 fouls for Royal Crown. However, it doesn't stop the aggression from the press. As inside, that was Al-Mashni, and it's going to be called a held ball. The possession arrow in favor of the Jaguars, who still lead 11-10 with 2:49 to go. Papanastasiou Thomas trying to work inside, and a foul is going to be called on Salgado. That's going to be Salgado's first, and Papanastasiou Thomas will go to the line for an opportunity at 2. Last season in the G Elite with the IEM Spartans, Papanastasiou Thomas had a 40-point double-double last year. She also had 4 of the 10 highest scoring games in that league last year. At the top, Bailey. That's a quick pull. No good by Quantz. Offensive rebound secured by Salgado. As inside, kicked out, Calvert for 3. No good. Rebound secured. Al-Mashni loses the ball inside. Salgado off the head of Al-Mashni. Tipped around. And it's going to be last off of the Jaguars, so it'll be Lions ball as Joanna Fahmy checks back in. Offensive rebound secured for Salgado. inside. It's the second time they've run that play off the inbounds. Fami finding positioning underneath. Gets the bucket and the harm, will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Fami doesn't get it to go, so the game is tied at 12 as the ball tries to get advanced quickly. That one kicked up, Almashni inside. Williams with the right, gets it to go. 14-12, the Jaguars lead. In the corner, Calvert. Skip to the opposite wing, Bailey down low, driving baseline, finds the lane with the right, gets it to go. So the interior is starting to open up a little for both teams as that one advanced. Down low, Williams again with the right. Ava Williams, the lifeblood of this Jaguars team early, having whatever she wants on the inside as 16-14 Jaguars lead once again. Bailey, 10 seconds on the shot clock as inside, Fami with the right, no good. Rebound bounces around, secured by Almashni. And that one's advanced. The left-handed jumper, no good by Brar. And using the contact was Jada Quealy, getting the push shot to go as we're in the last minute of the first quarter. We're tied at 16. Brar inside, nice fake pass, couldn't get it to go. Got by the defense, just not able to get it up and in. Inside Bailey, and a foul's gonna be called on Papanastasiou Thomas as Bailey drawing the contact. It's gonna be Papanastasiou Thomas's first as Henry and Grant Caracas are gonna check back in for Williams and Papanastasiou Thomas. First free throw down the hatch for Bailey. Bailey can't get the second one to go, but rebound secured, and Bailey's gonna go right back to the line for two. Nice job by Lauren Quantz to get the second chance opportunity. Her second chance at 2 free throws. No good, so 1 for 3 from the line is Bailey. And now she's 50% from the line after the second one goes down. 18-16, Royal Crown leads. 36 seconds to go, quarter number 1, as an errant pass by Kayla Sewell drifts out of bounds. 10-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as Royal Crown will get the ball back. Quealy inside, nice leading feed. That's Fami again. Quealy with the good find. 17 seconds to go. That one bouncing on the center line, taken away by Bailey. Finding the trailer, no good for Quantz, but an offensive rebound secured by Bailey, and that's gonna be a travel as Fami takes the little hop step. So off the turnover, 6.6 seconds to go. Jay Addison with a chance to bring it within 1 at the end of the corner as Grant Caracas in the corner for 3. That's Henry, no good. As that will wrap up the opening quarter. 20-16, Royal Crown leads as we head into the second quarter. And for Royal Crown, as we mentioned, when they win, they often win in numbers with their average margin of victory coming at 48 points. Their tightest victory this season did come against Jay Addison the last time these two teams played, when it was a 73 a 75-53 victory for the Lions when they were at home, and now on the road they are up 4 against the Jaguars, who are the reigning Trillium Women's Champions in the OSBA, with 6 of their players going on to play at the collegiate level this season. And another crucial member of that team, as we mentioned, is missing today for Jay Addison in Amaya Moses, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the Trillium Division in the 2023-2024 season. But Jay Addison, led as always by their head coach Christopher Francis. He's been leading this program since 2017. Also in his time away from the program, he's the founder of Empire Basketball, which is a program directed at empowering student athletes into the next chapter of their life, as we're about to start the second quarter. Quealy almost tried to drive through 2. Now Robin, no good. Rebound, Jay Addison. Step back jumper, no good. Quealy, pass to no one, but Robinson able to pick it up as it's Quantz. And that's going to be called on Almashni. Correction, it's going to go the other way. Foul is called against Fami, and that's going to be Fami's second foul of the game, as she's going to get called for a grab as she was flashing to the ball, and that's going to lead us into a timeout, as the coaching staff for Royal Crown a little perplexed, as the one flash into the ball, it looked like Almashni might have gotten a grab of Fami, but it's going to go the other way. So an offensive foul, that is the second on Fami this afternoon. So now 3 members of the Royal Crown Lions now with 2 fouls, so got to be mindful of the foul trouble as we enter the latter half of this ball game. So there'll be 8:32 left to go in the first half. It's going to be Jay Addison ball. It'll be the same unit coming out onto the floor for Jay Addison, and coming out for Royal Crown, you've got Chibangu checking back in. And Chibangu's got those 2 fouls as well, so Chibangu does come in for Fami. And nice job breaking the press there, is now in the corner. That's Brar inside, nice speed. Henry trying the circus shot, no good, going the other way. Bailey advancing it for Chibangu, just over her head. So a little out of reach, and it'll go the other way, as Royal Crown coming out again in this zone press. Grant Caracas inside into the corner. Henry not afraid to pull. No good. Hasn't been able to get it go, but hasn't lost confidence in the jumper yet, as Quealy inside. Chibangu fading away. No good. That one off the right side of the backboard. Papanastasiou Thomas. Almashni right back. Retreats and resets. Grant Caracas thinking about it. Spin dribble. Brar. That one goes down. Kieran Brar. Another 3-pointer for the Jaguars. So now it's just a 1-point game. First points of the second quarter. Skalski. Bailey. It's now swung in the corner for 3. No good. That was Quantz. And Jay Addison will have an opportunity to recapture the lead. Brar with it up top. Over to Almashny. Inside, right up. Jump ball called. Possession arrow remains with the Jaguars. They'll have 10 seconds on the shot clock as Ava Williams, who had a strong first quarter, checks back in. And she checks in for Almashny. Henry with no option. Eventually finds Grant Caracas. 7 seconds on the shot clock, into the corner. Henry driving right, 2 seconds now. Works her way underneath, no good. Able to secure her own rebound. So they're calling a shot clock violation. The ball did hit the rim though, as Henry secured the rebound. So the refs will talk about it and they'll rightly correct it. And it's gonna be Jay Addison ball underneath with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Another deliberation going on here with 6:47 left to go in the second. So I think the argument here is by Royal Crown is Henry got her own rebound off of the miss and then put up another shot which Royal Crown then secured the rebound for. But that gets negated by the inadvertent whistle by the official on the far side. So all stays the same, 14 seconds on the shot clock, and it's a baseline inbounds for Jay Addison as Salgado checks back in for Quants for Royal Crown. And Papanastasiou Thomas, that one slips through her outstretched hand, and it's a backcourt violation. So it goes the other way, 2019, it's still a 1-point game. Royal Crown leads as Bailey will take the inbounds on the sideline. As Quealy, little jab step, worked that lane to the right. That one no good though. Rebound swatted out of bounds by a member of the Jaguars. So ball stays with Royal Crown with 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's inside for Chibangu. Has to work quickly now. Spin dribble with the right, no good. Gets her own rebound, fresh 14. Quick pull, no good. And that one off the hands of Salgado. So it'll be Jay Addison basketball. Just under 6.5 to go in the first half. Papanastasiou Thomas on the wing for Brar. In the corner, Williams. Inside, Williams, nice speed. Papanastasiou Thomas finding the trailing Williams. And the Jaguars retake the lead. Wheelie. Back to Skulski in the high post. Chibangu working inside. And the foul! Count it for Eunicia Salgado. A great moment for the Royal Crown Lions. Some nice passing around the perimeter, eventually finding Chibangu in the high post, who finds cutting on the back door Salgado, who has the opportunity but does not convert the three-point play. As that pass is taken away at center court, that was Quealy taking it the other way after the brief lights malfunction. Play kept going though, a lot of good natural light here at the Jay Addison School. Wheelie will take the inbound. With her team up one, it's Chibangu in the middle. And Skulski. And that's gonna be a long two for Rachel Skulski. Her first bucket of the game. In the corner, Brar will try it again. No good. Chibangu with it on the baseline. Starts to go the other way for the Lions. It's Skalski gonna try it again, this time from 3. No good, rebound taken, Salgado tied up underneath. Royal Crown will keep the ball. And Kayla Sewell checks back in for Brar. So only 3 players dressed on the bench today for Jay Addison. It's not abnormal as they do only have 9 players on the roster. As Skalski will load again from deep, no good, long rebound. And Sewell will let that one drift out of bounds. So we're just about halfway through quarter number 2. Royal Crown leading 24-21. Jay Addison still looking for their first win of the new year, trailing by 3. Papanastasiou Thomas on the pop there for Williams, no good. It was a little short on the elbow jumper. Skalski with it on the wing, looking inside Chibangu. And tied up, but a foul gonna be called against Jay Addison. And it's gonna be called against Grant Caracas, her first foul of the game. Skalski with it. And Skalski's gonna walk. It's a traveling violation on the Lions. It's gonna go the other way with 4:29 to go in the second quarter. Papanastasiou Thomas. Guarded by Skalski. Now coming over for the trap is Chibangu. That one tipped. Nice job by Sewell to secure the loose ball in the corner. Grant Caracas trying the triple, no good. Rebound by Salgado, and that one off the foot of Henry. And that's gonna be called a kick ball, so it stays with Royal Crown. And checking back in for the Lions, Lions ball after the kick ball by the Jags. It's Bailey. Gets it up to the high post for Chibangu, and inside it's gonna be an offensive foul on Salgado, pushing off on Papanastasiou Thomas. So that's the second foul now on Salgado. And that'll bring Lauren Quantz to the table. Another Royal Crown Lion now with a couple of fouls. The Lions bench a lot deeper. I know we said they're missing 3 people today. They've still got 6 players dressed on the bench this afternoon as Papanastasiou Thomas from way downtown. Second 3-pointer of the game for Papanastasiou Thomas. It's a tie game at 24. Calvert in the corner, finds a way on the baseline, and a double dribble gonna be called. So another turnover for the Lions. 3:20 left to go first half. We're back at zeros as it's tied 24-24. It's Henry with it. Up top cutting Sewell. Trying to find a lane, Grant Caracas. Sewell. It's Papanastasiou Thomas. Grant Caracas, she'll try the 3, no good. As the shot clock expires, they'll go the other way. As it's Bila who's back on the floor. That one nearly out of the reach of Bailey. As back outside, Bila will try the 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Calvert, as it's Bailey with it up top. Driving inside, and that's gonna be called a blocking foul, as that was Zane Henry trying to take the charge down low. So the ball remains with Royal Crown. It's gonna be Henry's first foul of the game. And inside, again, that little play. It's the third time it's happened now that Jay Addison has allowed that little quick pass into the post off the inbounds. And it's going to be Quants going to the line for a couple free throws here, as I believe the foul was charged to Ava Williams. So Quants hitting the first free throw, giving Royal Crown the lead once again. And second one goes down. And we're gonna have a timeout called on the floor. As first quarter, he had 36 points, and right now we're nearly 8 minutes into the second quarter with just 2.5 remaining, and we've only had a combined 14 points here. So the defense tightening up a little bit. And you know, these teams also getting good looks from the perimeter. They just haven't been able to get their shots to fall. Royal Crown yet to hit a three-pointer in this game. Jay Addison's got 3, 2 coming courtesy of Papanastasiou Thomas, and the other coming courtesy of Kieran Brar. So both teams talking over how to come out of this timeout strong, close out this first half the way you want to, give yourself a little bit of momentum. This is a marquee matchup in the Eastern Conference of the OSBA Women's Division. 2 of the top 3 seeds. And of course, Royal Crown really trying to get all things flowing on the right level, as their next game coming against the top seeded Capital Courts, who are undefeated on the season. Again, Capital Courts, the only loss of the year for Royal Crown. That coming in game 1, so it's been 6 straight wins and they've been riding hot. It's Jaguars ball out of the timeout, and it's Papanastasiou Thomas with it, as we just passed the 2.5 to go mark, as it's Sewell with it up top. In the corner, Henry tries another one. No good, long rebound secured by the Jaguars. Inside, attempt for Sewell. Ball's on the ground, bodies hit the floor. And it's a jump ball that will stay with the Jaguars, who have 9 seconds on the shot clock, as Amaya Robinson checking back in for the Lions, in for Jiskabila. That one swatted away on the inbounds. So a turnover for the Jaguars, going the other way. Royal Crown. It's Bailey. Chibangu will operate from the high post. That's a long 2 from the corner, no good. Chibangu trying to get that offensive rebound. And it's gonna be a loose ball foul on Papanastasiou Thomas. It's gonna be her second foul of the game. And it's the 4th team foul against the Jaguars, so next foul will put Royal Crown in the bonus. As Robinson for Calvert. Inside, little shrug, no good on the push shot. Chibangu underneath, no good. Williams secures the rebound. And Jaguars will go the other way. Sewell drops it off for Henry. Inside, open lane, and misses the layup. So a defensive mishap by the Lions, as Zane Henry dribbled right through 3 defenders, right through the middle of the paint. Had an open layup, couldn't get it to go, and then a foul underneath. So a swing here, as Quants is gonna go to the line for a couple free throws off the foul, as Almashni and Brar check back in for Henry and Grant Caracas. Second free throw is up and good, so nailing both attempts was Quants, and the Lion lead at 4 in the late stages of the first half. Ava Williams for Almashni. Brar driving left. Sewell inside with the right. Scoop shot, no good. Got tripped up a little bit. No call entering the last minute of the first half. And fouled along the end line was Amaya Robinson, picking up the foul. Kayla Sewell with her second personal. And going to the line, Amaya Robinson with her first opportunities from the line. Robinson, before her time with the senior team, was a first-team All-Star in the OSBA D-League. Now getting her shot with the Lions senior team. As 1 minute exactly to go, 30-24, Royal Crown leads. As Sewell looks for an option, and it's Brar up top. Almashni on the wing. Sewell finding Papanastasiou Thomas, thought about the long triple once more. Step back, tries again. No good. Rebound Chibangu. About a 13-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Inside Robinson, no good. Rebound secured, up again with it. That was Quantz, no good. As Jags go the other way with it. Almashni. It's swung over for Sewell. Back to Almashni, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brar trying from deep, no good, long rebound. Almashni tries to save it and does. 6 seconds left. Inside, that one taken away. And it's Brar who steps out. No, it's gonna be a blocking foul called on Akila Bailey. So 0.8 seconds to go. And that is enough time to get a heave up. No good though for Papanastasiou Thomas, as Royal Crown is gonna go into the break with a 6-point lead, 30-24. Once again, this is part one of your OSBA Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. It's the start of the second half and part one of our OSBA game of the week. We're at the J. Addison School. Once again, I'm Zachary Freeman. It's the J. Addison Jaguars taking on the Royal Crown Lions. Royal Crown leading 30-24 at the end of the first half and the start of the second half, as we've got a backcourt violation to start second half, and it's Joanna Fami with the turnover, tied for the game high right now with 8 points. Or correction, game high right now is Sienna Papanastasiou Thomas for the J. Addison School with 9. As you've got Ava Williams also for the Jaguars with a big first half, 8 points. Same as Fami, as that one no good, and we've got a whistle on the floor. And it's gonna be Royal Crown basketball. Also, Eunicia Salgado with a big first half for the Lions with 6 points, as more than a few players with 2 fouls to watch out for in this second half. As nice poke there from Grant Caracas, and it's going to be called an intentional foul called on Jada Quealy. And it's going to be 2 free throws and the ball for the Jaguars, as it will be Grant Caracas going to the foul line, and it's going to be Jada Quealy with her first personal foul of the game, first team foul in the third for the Lions. And we'll remind you again that part 2 of the doubleheaders will be OSBA men's basketball action. It'll be Bill Crothers Prep visiting Crestwood. Tip-off for that scheduled at 7 p.m. You can also find that on OSBA TV. So 1 of 2 free throws goes down for Caracas, and it will be Jaguars ball on the sideline. And we're gonna have an offensive foul called on Grant Caracas, who just had that opportunity at the foul line. That's already her 3rd personal foul. As Akila Bailey with her first look of the second half. It's a push shot on the layup, goes down. Lead increases to 7. Inside Williams. And Williams, that's gonna be an offensive foul. So Ava Williams picking up the harm. And it'll go the other way. Back-to-back offensive fouls for the Jaguars. Stolen on the inbounds. Grant Caracas. It's Henry inside. No good on the layup. Trying to get her own rebound. It's on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Secured. And it's called a traveling violation. Skalski on the ground. So possession gets flipped to the Jaguars. Just over a minute gone in the third quarter. Still a 7-point lead for the Lions. Papanastasiou Thomas inside with the left. Nice little move off the inbounds. The Lions all game have had success on those baseline inbounds to the inside. That time the Jaguars trying to give the Lions a taste of their own medicine. Up top, Bailey, pump fakes, kicks out. Feljevic inside with the floater. That one all the way around and slips out of the rim. Hit out of bounds, and ball will go to J. Addison. And Kayla Sewell will check back in for Zane Henry. 8:20 to go. Quarter number 3. Grant Caracas at the top, Sewell with it down low. Chooses not to use the screen of Williams, has to kick it back out for Almashni. 2 seconds on the shot clock, two-handed underhand heave. Williams with the rebound, hook shot. No good on the second chance look. Rebound Salgado. Bailey with the right on 3, and that's the second rejection of the game for Ava Williams. Veljovic inside that one. Nice front face in the post by Almashny, gets the steal. Grant Caracas on the transition look. It's a 3-point game. Bailey will direct traffic once more. Veljovic inside. Salgado can't get it to go. Rebound taken by Williams. And Sewell will take it the other way. That one tipped by Veljovic. Jaguars able to retain possession. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound Skalski. Skalski bringing it down for the Lions. Open lane with the left. No good on the layup. Rebound Williams. Papanastasiou Thomas kicking it over to Sewell, and had the opportunity to shoot, passed it up, got the ball right back. Three-pointer doesn't go down, and a foul is going to be called. And that is against Grant Caracas, so another foul. It's her 4th personal, and she'll have to check out here as that was a long way from the basket. So 4 fouls, she will take a seat. And checking back in, it's Kieran Brar. Bailey, high post. Skalski, no good on the 3, and Brar will go the other way with some speed. Driving 1-on-4, will try to take it inside. Got a good look up as the rebound tipped out of bounds by Williams, and it'll go in the direction of the Lions. Still a 3-point game as a little less than 6:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Skalski looking for an option. Couldn't find Quantz, instead finding Fami, no good. And that one tipped a few times down low, and it'll go in the direction of the Jaguars. Jay Addison staying in this one. Only down 3 as it's Papanastasiou Thomas with it at the top. Brar connects from deep. Kieran Brar with her 2nd 3-pointer of the afternoon as Skalski responds. Puts Royal Crown up by 3. It's Skalski's 2nd triple of the game. As now it's Sewell with it on the wing. Far side, Papanastasiou Thomas. Her 3rd triple of the game. As we've got an inadvertent whistle on the far side of the court. And Skalski's gonna take a seat. Amaya Robinson checks back in. Chibangu also back in the game for, I believe it's Veljovic who took a seat. Bailey works her way through the D, kicks it out for Robinson, back into the corner. Bailey working baseline, spin dribble, can't find an option. And it's reset at the top. This game tied at 35. Opened up. 3-point shooting's been the name of the game in the 3rd quarter, as that one inside never hits the rim. So a shot clock violation. So it's going to be Jaguars basketball on the shot clock violation. Brar coming off the screen, looking for another opportunity from 3. And stepping up a little tighter. And that one over the head of Almashny in the high post, and Royal Crown going the other way. Bailey thought about it with a floater, no good. And getting the easy rebound for 2. That's Fami, who's now in double digits. It's Sewell with the Jaguars down 2. Inside for Al-Mashni, back out Williams. Sewell from the elbow gets it to go. What looked like might have been a lost possession as Sewell couldn't find an option. Ball eventually runs around the horn and finds Sewell at the elbow for the easy 2, as that one up and in for Akila Bailey. Game opening up more here in the second half after a very tight second quarter, as Brar with it on the wing sees the opening, and that one way off as it drifts out of bounds. Royal Crown leading by 2, 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. And it'll be Bailey to run the floor here. Bailey has the option baseline, chooses to pull the long 2, no good. Rebound Papanastasiou Thomas. There was some swarming full court pressure, but she was able to dribble past it as Brar works her way inside. Short jumper, rattles around and finds the bottom of the hatch. We're tied at 39, correction, in the last 3 minutes of the third quarter. Sine Henry back at the table, gonna check in at the next whistle. Fami working her way inside with the left, no good. Ball sent out of bounds by Williams, so it stays with Royal Crown. 2:33 to go in the third. Henry will check in for Al-Mashni. It's a long 2 for Fami at the end of the shot clock. Resets on the miss. And we're gonna have a foul underneath. It's gonna be against Papanastasiou Thomas, which is gonna be her third foul of the game. So 14 seconds on the shot clock. It's Chibangu down low with the right. Stepping into the middle, easy 2 for Believe Chibangu. In the corner, Henry finding Williams on the inside, and that's Fami with her first block of the afternoon. Bailey, Chibangu on the interior, works her way with the right, no good. Fami with the rebound, no good. Sewell gonna go the other way. And that's gonna be a blocking foul against Veljovic, who's back in, and that's gonna be Veljovic's third of the game. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Royal Crown leading by 2 as it's inbounded into the front court to Brar. Henry looking for an option, it's Brar from way downtown. That one coming up short. Rebound Chibangu. Bailey with it. Down low for Chibangu, 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's Robinson, pulls from deep, in and out. And the easy rebound and follow for Chibangu, as Royal Crown starting to assert themselves on the offensive glass. It's Brar. Straddling the top of the key, as inside for Sewell, and no good. So that one gonna go the other way with Bailey. Inside, no good, but Chibangu again, no good on that one. So a few offensive rebounds here for Chibangu in the third quarter, as now we've got 30 seconds to go. As the 3 for the corner, no good on the 2-for-1 opportunity. We've got just about a 1 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Robinson will pull, no good. Chibangu again down low, can't get it to go. Fami tried, and that one going off the foot of Brar. And it's gonna remain with the Lions, 10.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lions up by 4, and they've got one more chance to increase their lead before entering the final frame of regulation. And it's that inside play once again for Fami. As 5 seconds to go, 6-point game. And a deep three pulled by Sewell, no good. And that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And as we enter the fourth, it's a 45-39 lead for Royal Crown, who have been able to get it done on the interior. A bit of three-point shooting for both teams in that third quarter. Brar, Papanastasiou, Thomas, both hitting three-pointers for the Jaguars, and then you had that three-pointer go down on the Lions end for Rachel Skulski. But really, it was the second chance opportunities and the offensive glass for Royal Crown, specifically the work of Believe Chibangu, who, like we said, is going to be spending her time in the Mid-Atlantic Conference next year for the Eastern Michigan Eagles. She only started playing basketball in 2021, and she's just using her size on the interior with 4 offensive rebounds coming in that third quarter alone, and getting a lot of second chance points for the Lions as we enter the fourth quarter. Final quarter of regulation. Still a very close game. This is much closer than Royal Crown's been accustomed to for most of the year. Normally winning games by nearly 50 points. But like we said, Jay Addison, other than Capitol Courts, gave them the best run for their money earlier this season back in November when it was a 20-point victory for the Lions. But just 6 points now as possession arrow is in favor of the Jaguars, who start with it, and it's Papanastasiou Thomas. In the corner, Henry working her way back up, trying to find a lane in this zone. Henry going up for the layup, no good. Williams trying to secure, no shot on as the foul coming on the floor, but it is going to remain with the Jaguars as the foul is going to go against Amaya Robinson. That's just her first personal foul of the game, team's first. It's Sewell to inbound, finding Brar in the corner. That's a contested elbow jumper. Nice job to secure the rebound. Zane Henry eventually tied up, so a held ball will go in favor of Royal Crown. As still in the first minute of the fourth quarter, no points yet on the board. Still a 6-point lead for Royal Crown. Inside on the transition look. And once again, Joanna Fami. Brar with it. Down low for Henry, manages to stay in bounds. Henry driving left in the corner. Sewell for 3, no good off the side of the backboard. Williams tipping it up, keeping it alive. And it's gonna remain with the Jaguars after the three-pointer hit the rim. Never secured. It did hit the side of the backboard though, so it should be a shot clock violation. But they are gonna call a 14-second reset, so the Jaguars gifted an extra possession here inside. And it's a foul that's gonna be called against Eunicia Salgado, and that's gonna be Salgado's third foul. It's the second foul against the Lions in the fourth quarter. Brar, nice fake, pulls the long two, no good. Rebound Bailey. And foul's gonna go against Henry, as that's gonna be Zanae's third of the afternoon. So, Zanae Henry with 3 fouls now. You've also got Salgado and Veljovic with 3 on Royal Crown. And then on the bench right now for the Jaguars still, Abriel Grant Caracas with 4 personal fouls is inside. Fami! And the foul! Joanna Fami proving dominant inside, as she'll go to the line for an opportunity at another 3-pointer. A 3-point play, correction. Fami, a member of the U17 Canadian national team, missed the free throw as Salgado on the offensive rebound took it over the half-court line, so an over and back. Ball goes to Jay Addison, who now trail by double digits. But Joanna Fami has been a name to look out for quite some time, winning a silver medal with that U17 national team. Also was on the all-defensive team in the OSBA in the D-League when she spent some time there. As it's inside, Williams on the pick and roll, no good. And rebound taken by Jada Quealy. Inside, Robinson kicks it out. Bailey thought about it. Now finds Robinson again. Inside, Fami, no good. Gets her own miss with the left. Joanna Fami again on the interior. And the Royal Crown Lions at 6-1, second in the OSBA Eastern Conference, starting to run away with this one a little. It's now a 12-point game. We've still got plenty of time to go in regulation. 7:57 on the clock. But Jay Addison gonna try and regroup and get some offense going. No points for them yet in this fourth quarter. So a mini 6-0 run here for the Lions. And it's been the work of Chibangu and Joanna Fami down low. Both of these bigs have been dominant, and Ava Williams was having her way in the first half, but it's been all the Lions bigs in the second half, as they will try to extend their lead and extend their win streak to 7 games. So coming out of the timeout, it'll be Jay Addison ball, down 12 now. It'll be Papanastasiou, Thomas, Almashni, Henry, Williams, and Kieran Brar. And then for the Lions, you've got Quealy with Bailey, Robinson, Salgado, and Fami. It's Henry, she's open in the corner, no good for 3. Rebound taken by Fami, and it'll be Bailey working the other way with it. Bailey wide open, chose not to take the 3, as jumper opportunity was there, and almost like a lob attempt off the backboard for Salgado. Fami tried it. It was tipped out of bounds by a member of the Jaguars, so it stays with Royal Crown. That one trying to get inbounded directly to Fami. And Robinson with it now. Couple steps, floats it in. That one coming from the elbow, a long floater, courtesy of Amaya Robinson. It's Brar. That one into the corner. Nice job by Henry to keep that in bounds, and hitting the bank shot on the foul line jumper was Brar. Inside, Fami. Quick transition the other way off the make. So it's back to a 14-point game as Brar has it now inside. That was for Papanastasiou Thomas, and it was kicked away by one of the Lions, so it stays with the Jags. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 6:41 to go in the fourth, and it will be Abrielle Grant-Caracas who checks in for Williams, so the Jaguars going a little smaller here. Remember, Grant-Caracas has those 4 fouls. Inside, that one taken away, stepping into the lane was Fami, as Bailey kicks it over to Robinson. Looking inside, that one taken away, and a foul's gonna be called on Jada Quealy. So it'll go the other way. Jaguars with the ball as Quealy picks up her second foul. It's Brar with it. Finding in the corner, Papanastasiou Thomas tries again. She's got a few triples in the game. Tried to add another one as Robinson, no good from 3. Rebound Jaguars. Papanastasiou Thomas. Grant-Caracas, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Henry. Needs to pull the trigger here inside, floats it up, no good. That one off the rim, and rebound secured by Henry as Brar will take the long 2 and connects. 55-43, Royal Crown leads as Bailey up top for Fami, guarded tightly by Almashni. Bailey inside, big step and 1. Akila Bailey. Those were some big steps on the way to the rack. Gets the hoop and the harm. We'll try to convert the 3-point play here as Rachel Skalski checks back in, as does Katarina Veljovic. Bailey can't convert the 3-point play. And so the lead back to 14 as Brar with it. Thought about the look inside, gives it up to Henry, trying to retreat. Brar with it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, dishes it off. Henry inside, and a foul's gonna be called. Basket's not gonna count. And the foul's gonna go against Rachel Skalski, her first foul. But it's gonna be 2 shots coming for Zane Henry. And that one no good on the first. Former member of the Pickering Trojans, where she picked up a bronze medal. As that one goes down, so splits the attempts. 13-point game. Akila Bailey. Veljovic wide open. Can't get it to go. Tried to get her own miss. Secured by Fami. Held by Grant-Caracas. And a held ball. And it goes in the direction of the Jaguars. More than halfway through the fourth quarter, 4:28 to go. Royal Crown has been able to stay consistent and keep this lead within the 12 to 14 point margin. Grant-Caracas for Almashni. Brar with it. Inside, in the corner. Pump fake and no shot, as we've got a foul on the floor called on Veljovic. That's gonna be the 4th against her. Got caught on the pump fake by Papanastasiou Thomas, and that will put the Jaguars in the penalty. So 2 free throws coming, as the first one's no good. Second free throw goes down, and Jada Quealy will check back in for Veljovic with those 4 fouls. .406 to go. Jay Addison starting to show a press, as that one was swatted away, but unable to keep it inbounds. Papanastasiou Thomas. So 17 seconds on the shot clock, 1 second for the Lions to try to advance it in the front court, as that one is. And it's given right back to Quealy with some speed. Gets to the hoop. And will go to the line for a couple free throws, as that one called against Kieran Brar. Brar's second personal. 3:53 to go, and Quealy with a chance to make it a 14-point game. She hits the first, so now the Lions up 13. Second attempt, no good. Rebound taken. Fami once again, and she hits the too small. It's Brar with it. Over for Henry. Papanastasiou Thomas, backdoor feed, Grant Caracas. That one tipped away, ball secured by the Lions. Inside, Quealy with the right again, and will go to the line, as that's now the 4th foul on Papanastasiou Thomas. And a timeout is going to be called by Jay Addison. So out of the timeout, it'll be 2 more free throw opportunities for Jada Quealy. And Jada Quealy, very impressive player, also going to the ACC next season, going to be a Pittsburgh Panther at the University of Pittsburgh, along with Divine Tumba, who's inactive today. Played for the U16 national team in 2023, taking home a silver medal, and with her provincial squad for Team Alberta, was on the U17 first team at the national championships last year. So as we mentioned for Royal Crown, the need to keep the momentum riding high, as their next game comes on Saturday against Capitol Courts. That one of the top matchups all season anywhere in the OSBA, as the number 1 and 2 seeds will go up against one another. They haven't seen each other since the start of the season, when Capitol Courts was able to nudge out a 6-point victory against the Lions. So we're out of the timeout now, 3:29 left to go in regulation. Royal Crown up by 15, 60-45 the score. Jada Quealy takes her place at the charity stripe for a couple free throws. First one's up and in. Second free throw good for Quealy, making both attempts. 62-45, Royal Crown leads. Henry with it at the top. Over to Brar. Trying to find backdoor. Papanastasiou Thomas slips through her fingers, and it'll go in Royal Crown's direction as the ball drifts out of bounds. 3:10 to go. Bailey crossing the timeline. Henry nearly taking it from Quantz, as inside Robinson in the far corner. That's a long 2 for Quealy. That's Jada Quealy's first big jump shot of the game. As in the corner, Grant Caracas, as now it's a 19-point lead. Papanastasiou Thomas again. Sienna Papanastasiou-Thomas has unlimited range today. That's her second from deep, deep range. As Fami has been working very close to the bucket today. That one no good. As Papanastasiou-Thomas kicks it over. Henry hasn't gotten one to go today. And that one not able to go either. It's Bailey, nearly lost the handle on it as Quealy in the corner. Inside, that one taken away. Brar will go the other way with it as we're inside 2 minutes. As Almashni with it. Papanastasiou-Thomas over to Brar. Gives it right back, thought about it. She's got the green light. That one blocked. Great defense by Robinson. As there's a foul on the floor. And it's going to be called against Akila Bailey for her second personal foul of the game. Bonus situation. And just trying to figure out the shooter now. It's between Almashni and Sienna Papanastasiou-Thomas, but it is going to be Almashni at the line. As now checking in for her first minutes of the game, it's Nikshiga Loganathan. First free throw was no good. And the second opportunity for Almashni also doesn't go down, as Quealy advancing it for Robinson. As long three, no good for Quealy, and going the other way, it's Sewell. And that pass sent a little too far out of the reach of Grant Caracas, and it'll be Bila coming the other way. 1:15 to go, and it's looking more and more like this is going to be the 7th victory on the season and also the 7th straight win for the Royal Crown Lions, as that one no good. And securing the offensive rebound and putting it back in was Lauren Quantz. And we've got a substitution as Almashni will take a seat and Ava Williams will check back in for this last 59.8 seconds. And Veljovic gonna check back in for Quealy. So Jay Addison gonna fall to 4-5. It's their 3rd straight loss. And they'll have a chance to get back in the win column a week from today when they'll be at home once again taking on Redmond. As Grant Caracas for Brar with the right, gets it to go. So the southpaw using her offhand, gets it up and in as 40 seconds to go, 16-point ball game. And if you have to attribute anything for Royal Crown, as Robinson trying the deep three, no good. Salgado down low, no good. Another offensive rebound, and that one up and in, plus the foul for Veljovic. And that's just the point right there. Royal Crown on the offensive glass today, just dominant on that interior and all those second chance points. A big factor in the victory. As 24 seconds to go, we've got a 2-second differential, so not the last possession for this one, as Brar will pull the three, no good. Veljovic with it, and Robinson will cross the timeline, and as we enter the last 10 seconds, that will just about do it for part 1 of our OSBA Game of the Week. It's going to be a Royal Crown victory, 68-50, the final score, as we go final here at Jay Addison. Part 2 of the doubleheader. Once again, tip-off at 7 o'clock tonight. It's going to be Bill Crothers taking on Crestwood in OSBA men's basketball action. But a dominant second half in what was a very close game, and more so a dominant fourth quarter, as this was a 6-point game entering the final frame. And Royal Crown outscoring Jay Addison by 12 in that final quarter. But it was the two-headed snake of Chibongu and Fami down low, just with their work on the offensive glass, putting up those second chance opportunities. Good job of getting those second chance buckets to go, and got to the foul line a bunch, is the reason that Royal Crown will take this victory. Once again, this has been your first half of your OSBA Game of the Week. From J. Addison Gym for our OSBA media team, I'm Zachary Friedman. We will see you at 7 o'clock for Bill Crothers against Crestwood.